Collaboration is relevant to everybody, everywhere. It's a common term used in job adverts. Here in academia, it's part of almost every grant proposal, and even in interpersonal relationships it seems vital. How many of you enjoy cooking a meal with your friends or partners, for example? But what does collaboration really mean? Does it mean teamwork, common effort or thinking? Rihanna featuring David Guetta? To me, collaboration is a process where multiple agents come together to produce a work that is greater than the sum of its parts. For my PhD, I'm looking at new music and dance collaborations in contemporary dance theatre. Here I expected strong collaboration happening because music and dance are known to be inherently dependent. If you think about a club night out, for example, how would it be without music? And how would it be without dance? So you see, a complex collaboration between music and dance is necessary, but it involves a lot of work and money. So in my case, a company asks a composer to write new music, and then a choreographer is asked to use this music for a new production. And the musicians and dancers are the performing artists in this. And this sounds very straightforward, but where can you find the real collaboration here? To find out, I went to sit in the entire rehearsal processes of 2 new dance productions and talked to the artists involved to trace the collaborative process. Being there, the natural collaboration wasn't that obvious anymore, unfortunately. So for about 90% of the time, the musicians and dancers didn't work together. Also, the dancers and choreographers didn't make use of the expensive music they initially asked for. At the other end of the spectrum, I found the musicians who weren't willing to engage with the dance happening on stage. So, not very much of a collaborative aspect here, right? Be that as it may, it still worked. In the end, new productions were being performed on stage. They received great reviews and actually somehow engaged with the disciplines involved. Now, coming back to my definition from the beginning, is this kind of collaboration really greater than the sum of its parts? I'd say yes, but it was done really differently to what I expected. Limited rehearsal times, different work routines, and contracts don't allow for a deep engagement with the collaboration. Also, major responsibility was given to the choreographer, and this led to an imbalance in the collaborative contribution, which now suggests the division of labor as represented in the cogwheels on my slide, rather than the inherent collaboration. So when looking at new music and dance collaborations in the future, I suggest to approach them like cooking with friends. You divide the tasks, everyone tries to do their best, somebody needs to be in charge of the hop, and in the end, you'll get a wonderful new creation. Thank you.